Hey, welcome, Madden Bros. Here with me, Dan, one of the commissioners, Will Lavon, for the Madden 24 team reveal. Before I hand over to the Pod Bros to discuss some of the mocks potentially while we wait for the results, just a big
Ooh.
shout out to our guy Riley for doing this. We really appreciate it. Done a great job, and everybody is excited to see who they're going to be running with next year.
Yeah,
And
Riley's
our
been
boy
killing in the
Timmy
back
behind
of
the
stage.
scenes.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yes.
Timmy behind the scenes done a great job. So you guys, based on the pod, then, so we had a couple of drafts in the chat yesterday. Like any of those, or
There were some great picks in some of them. Not all of them were hits, in my opinion, but I don't think you're gonna hit every single one of them. But there were some good ones. I could get behind a couple of those.
I definitely put more stock into Chase's just because I was actually able to read it compared to Stu's. Like
Oh my
Stu's, I was
god,
fucking deciphering, and Chase's,
yeah.
I was like, this is great.
I also didn't like the tag names because it was like I had to figure out what the team was, the new team
Yeah.
was, the old team was, who was the team. It was a little confusing, but
let me ask you guys a question then. Any teams you don't want or you wouldn't like to pop up for you guys in this draft and reveal?
The usual suspects for me. I wouldn't want to be like the Chiefs or the Browns or the Raiders.
no.
Like I wouldn't want
Raiders
to be
were
any of
actually, I think it was a
Commanders.
pretty fun one. Yeah, Commanders. We talked. Dan and I were saying the same thing. Chiefs, Commanders. I think those are the worst ones for me.
Yeah, Commanders definitely low on my list, along with Panthers. Ideally, could avoid those. They're a bit boring, a bit dull. So while we just wait for the news from Riley, I'm still waiting for it to come through for the big announcement.
Shit.
Who is that? So we spoke, I think, about Trout before being Browns. Do we expect Trout to be Browns again? I know he's in the comments, so that could be some good material for us.
I can't see the comments. Let me see. Oh, now I can. Yeah. So, I think Trout. I think Riley's a little too creative to just be like, all right, you're the Browns again. I think, but it'll be something in the same vein, similar type of team to the Browns, like kind of a train wreck franchise type of deal. Like I heard the Jets tossed around. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, news is in. AFC North division has been announced. I've had the message from Riley, so let's start with the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, it's just me. They cut the guys off. So Baltimore Ravens is going to be Jason. The Cincinnati Bengals is going to be Logan. I'm going to butcher your name, Logan. I'm sorry. Twymeyer. And the Cleveland Browns is Einhorn. Pittsburgh Steelers is Alex. Good luck, gentlemen. The AFC North could be quite competitive there. Some good players.
Wow. Okay. So we got Jason Alex. That's just off the bat. Great
Yeah.
two in the division, right? Let's see. And then you have Einhorn as Browns, and who was the Bengals?
Logan.
Logan. Oof.
That's about as strong as because I think conventional wisdom, just based on how this Madden has gone, you'd say Logan is probably like the weakest team of those four. And that's as strong of a fourth team as you're going to get. That is a really, really good division.
I think so too, and I think it's going to be a fun battles between Jason and Alex, and then you're obviously going to have. Einhorn is not a he's a really good player as well. So I'm excited to see how those division matchups are going to show out.
Well, dude, finally, Alex has somebody in his division that he can't just start 1-3, 1-4, and just fucking climb his way back in. Like now he's got Jason. It's like, dude, you better fucking have it down week 1, 2, 3, because if you fall into a hole, you're not going to be able to climb out of it with him in there.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Kind of like getting rid of some of the tough guys in my division. That's eliminating some good guys. Let's see in the comments. We got Jason saying let's go. So Jason's always he welcomes competition. Love Jason.
And he's pumped to be the Ravens. He's a Ravens fan.
Yep. Let's see. Einhorn says he's not surprised. Flipping Browns. We're proudly, I guess. There we go. That's the attitude.
Good attitude, Einhorn.
Yeah, I like it. I'm ready. Let's see. So the next one we should be revealing is NFC North, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well.
Any predictions for NFC North? I think Timmy being like the Vikings because he's a Swede, that would be kind of cool.
So that's the one thing I was gonna say. One is for sure. One of the Swedes is definitely gonna be the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. It's a good call.
Okay, gents. Time for the NFC North reveal. So, Chicago Bears is Lou. Detroit Lions is Tim Rich, which is beef. Green Bay Packers, Stevie Cleaver. And the Minnesota Vikings is Adam. Again, another strong division. It's going to be a tough one.
Are you writing these down?
I'm not, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Okay, so
I
I
gotta
got
start writing these down.
Adams back stays in NFC North as the Vikings. Is that what I heard?
Adam, yeah. So because I heard. So this is what I heard. Lou is the Bears.
Yeah.
Stevie's the Packers. Adam is the Vikings. And who's the Lions?
Okay, so we got Lewis Bears. Lions is Beeve, Packers Stevie, and Adam as Vikings. Ooh, another really good one, man. I love Packers Stevie.
I know. I like that too.
Actually kind of really liking it. Very vibes wise, definitely fits that. Blue collar, just hardworking, just grinded out guy. I love that shit. Let's see, Lions Beef. I see that. Chicago Bears Lou. That's also a good.
I heard leaks that Lou was potentially going to be a a Broncos candidate. So that leaves the Broncos on the board with Lou being the Bears. And I love Stevie and Adam getting back together. That's an old Madden 22 AFC South rivalry of the Colts and the
Texans.
Texans, yes, Texans.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's check the comments. Do we have any reactions in comments? Good divisions. Go Jason. Talking about this one. Okay, nothing on this one. Adam stays in NFC North. Yeah, Mike is taking your old team. So kind of surprised that none of the Swedes got the Vikings, right?
I mean that's what we were saying. But Adam, that's good. I like Adam being the Vikings. You know, Vikings are a good team to have. They got a cool stadium. They got a lot of good uniform combinations. That's a good one to pull. So that's dope for Adam.
And he's a super pale ginger guy, so I feel like that's the roots. All right.
Damn, like 8 really solid teams off the board. Like no real misses.
I know.
So far.
We'll see where the board falls, but we're going to the East next. So should have AFC East coming up next one. Hopefully that's in soon. Wow.
Damn, who's going to take over my Patriots?
Yeah.
Means a lot. Let me run it back with the Pats. Who knows?
We'll see. Eventually, people are going to have to repeat as the same. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we only have Jason repeating as the Ravens.
Yeah, and Timmy's been Bills back-to-back Maddens. Yeah. It's his brand now. I like it.
Okay, gents, AFC East. Let's start with the Buffalo Bills. Surprise, surprise, Timmy's back again for a third year running. Miami Dolphins, Brian, picking that up, making another strong division. The New England Patriots, Will's former team, getting taken over by Cam. And the New York Jets, fitting for Castro. Great picks again, Riley. Another decent division.
So much going on here. So much going on here.
Fucked. Okay, let's start off with the first 2 picks. Timmy RK. Man, that's a good
not RK. Brina.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Fuck, I missed it. Okay, so we have
so Timmy, Dolphins are Brina, which I was thinking that's an awesome rivalry. That's a great divisional rivalry.
Okay, yeah.
Castro, we were onto something with the Jets. Yeah. We were right there. All right. And then Cam taking over the Patriots. It's tough, but it is what it is.
Brina and Timmy. I like that too. Yeah. Man, it's gonna be I like it. Riley's doing a great job. He's really kind of evening out the field so far. I think which one is the toughest one so far, in your opinion?
I think that first division is the toughest division. There's a lot of rings there.
The toughest one,
yeah.
I
but
agree.
this AFC East division that we just had, who's the favorite in this division? Like, Timmy's got a ring. Brian has a ton of success, but Castro's probably been the most consistent playoff team this Madden. So, like, where do you go? And it's kind of just like a 3-horse race of teams that are all kind of, right around the same area.
Well, we're counting out the Patriots, man. It's a dynasty.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So next, okay, Timmy. Is Timmy gonna be just Bills forever now?
Yeah. You're the Bills, dude.
I think Timmy being the Bills is funny because that's like one of the closest teams to Sweden geographically too, isn't it? Because Buffalo is all the way up north, and when you look at the globe, like that's how Europe lines up. So that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, maybe New England Patriots might be a little closer, but yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, splitting hairs there. They're both close.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
To be fair, right there.
All right, I think next division's ready. Let's hear it.
Okay, let's get over to the NFC East then. So taking over my Dallas Cowboys will be Caleb. New York Giants will be JJ. The Philadelphia Eagles will be Jarrell. And the Washington Commanders, Mr. Nice Guy himself, Zach Stevens.
Interesting. This is the division I thought I was going to be in. I was holding my breath when it was Eagles, when it was Giants.
Me too, dude.
All right.
Me too. Okay, so Giants. So Jarrell was Eagles last minute, so he's going back to Eagles, right?
I think I already forgot. Well, they've been putting in the chat the divisions. I'm having a hard time. I know Caleb was the Cowboys.
Yeah, Caleb's Cowboys. Zach is the Commander. So I'm glad like that team just is off the board. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay. So you're
Jarrell,
right.
And then JJ is the Giants. Another solid. So this one's a little more one of the weaker divisions on the bottom side. I think Zach and Caleb haven't had a lot of success, obviously, lately. So this is gonna be JJ Jarrell battles. And both these guys have done well.
They've both been to a Super Bowl this Madden.
Yeah, exactly. So 2 Super Bowl appearances between them two. Should be a fun one to follow.
Yeah.
All right. Who are the teams that are still on the board that you're keeping an eye on? RK, Jock, myself, Christian, Dan, Joke. He's on the board still. Let's see. Edge is on the board. That's another great one. Okay, so there's plenty of people. Hank is still on the board. Scott. Oh, my boy Scott. Okay.
All right, so what's the next division? So we just went.
The next division should be so we just revealed NFC East. Next one should be AFC South. So let's see who's going to Texans, Titans, Colts, Jags. I think we're ready to reveal them.
Okay, AFC South. So let's start with the Houston Texans. That's going to be taken over by Mike. Can he build on the legacy that Alex built before? The Indianapolis Colts is going to be Brennan. The Jacksonville Jaguars will be Christian. And the Tennessee Titans will be Joke. So a couple of Swedish friends in the same division.
Can I say? I love this division. It's two of our best rivalries going. We got the Mike and Brennan rivalry in one little bubble, and we got the Christian and Joke rivalry in another little bubble. They're probably going to be separated. It's not going to be like it's going to be a 2-horse race for the division, and those guys are going to be, doing their own thing. But there's going to be a lot of good battles in this division. I'm excited.
No, yeah, I like it. I like. Again, you can. I think Riley's doing a great job here to kind of like mix it up, so not a lot of people are in the same. But you can't make it so you've never been in the same division. You're not going to be in a division when you've had different players all the time. So I think he's doing a great job. Swedes ended up in the same division again, 2 of them, but they also have a kind of a downstep competition, so they don't have to fight tooth and nail for that second spot in the division as much as they have to do it now in the AFC East currently.
And joke back to the Titans where he had 2 Super Bowl appearances. You know, Jets have
Patrick
kind of fallen
Mahomes.
off this Madden. Maybe he can get some of that good juju back and some of his mojo back.
Yeah, great point. Great point. All right, so that wraps up NFC South. Okay, man. I mean AFC South. I'm sorry. All right, we only got 12 teams left, and a lot of good players still on the board. NFC South coming up next. Oh, we have. I'm sorry. I feel like I was gonna say I feel like we're gonna end up in the same division. I see.
We got NFC South and the West's next still to go.
I see coming.
Okay, NFC South. Atlanta Falcons going to get picked up by Levon. The Carolina Panthers is going to be Chase. The New Orleans Saints is going to be Will Jock. Big rivalry incoming. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be picked up by Stu. Great division.
Oh, Saints.
Whoa, Saints and Falcons. All right.
And we get the wild card of Chasey J and Stu, because both of these guys, they've shown some things. Stu struggled a little bit. Chasey's got some good wins, but both with teams that they didn't build. So I think they'll have a clean slate. And then we got our old divisional rivalry back from Madden 22, bro.
Yeah, we do.
You don't sound excited.
I'm excited about. I'm excited about being in. I think you and I had a lot of fun playing together. Falcons. I feel like I wish I was the Saints and you were the Falcons, but it's all right. We'll take it. Falcons have some good, cool uniform concepts. They got a cool stadium, closed.
Can we swap?
Dome. We'll discuss this in private.
Okay.
All right. So this kind of like a layout of our original division with Scott and Lou, huh? Because we had Scott, who was always scrappy against us, but at the same time, he was between you and I. They were fighting for the division most of the time.
Okay, Riley said no swaps.
Okay, no swaps. Fair enough. So I wonder how we gotta dive into this. We're probably gonna talk about a little personal opinions on the teams and how we think they match up. And probably gonna would be cool to have Riley on a pod next time to see what
Well, he just said he has reasons that will come out later.
Exactly.
And Alex made a good point. Both of us with domes, like that's big for us.
It is,
Saints
yeah.
And Falcons getting domes.
It is. All right. So 2 more divisions left. AFC West, big reveal. Let's see who's gonna get the Broncos, and then NFC West. If you're ready, you can take it away, Dan.
Okay, the one a lot of people have been waiting for, the AFC West. Let's start with the Kansas City Chiefs. No surprise, Hank getting his favorite team for Madden 24. The Las Vegas Raiders is going to be taken by Edge. The Los Angeles Chargers, maybe the most fitting one of all, will be me, typically charging it up. And the Denver Broncos will be Scott. Tough division.
Okay. I like these. I think, first of all, Chiefs as Hank or Hank as Chiefs is hilarious. Great bit. 100% approve. I like Edge as the Raiders. I think that's
Me too.
Yeah, I think he's going to have fun playing with them. Dan Chargers. I didn't even make the connection till Dan made it himself. So that's hilarious. Great, another one. And then, well-deserved. Congratulations, Scott Handsome, as I like to call him. The new Denver Broncos. Obviously, probably the most popular team in a Broncos group. So,
yep, and that AFC North rivalry moves over, right? Of Hank and Scott. They just moved to the AFC West now. When I was hearing these teams rattled off, I was like, "Yep. Love all of them. Great, great vibes."
I do. This probably so. This has a potential of competing with the AFC North as a most stacked team, or kind of being dominated by Dan. I mean,
no, I think these guys are all very solid, but none of them have like taken that next step to like reach a Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl. Like I think AFC North is on another level with Jason having 2 trophies and Alex having 2 trophies. Like
that's true. That's true.
Tough to compete with.
That's a great point.
RK still on the board.
RK still on board, and we have one division left.
And guys, stick around after the last division because me and Levon are picking our Super Bowl matchups and winners at the end of this pod. So stick around for that. But last division coming up.
Okay, the final division, the NFC West. The Arizona Cardinals in the desert will be Phil. The Los Angeles Rams will be Dallin. The 49ers, no surprise, will be RK. And the Seattle Seahawks will be Spence.
Damn. This is a sneaky good rivalry right here between the Rams and the 49ers. Two, like SoCal versus NorCal. RK and Dallin, they used to hash it out in the fucking commish chat, and now they're gonna hash it out on the field. I'm excited for this rivalry here.
Yeah, I think yeah, that is a pretty good one. I didn't even think about that. I think RK this is RK is in a good spot. 49ers is a good team. Solid units, uniforms. They got a cool stadium and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about snow if you got home field advantage. So that's cool. Phil is always gonna give him trouble. He's a competitive guy, and then Spencer is probably there. He's just happy to be here, as we like to say.
Yeah, and he'll play his games against RK. Like he'll show up for those, so that'll be good. They won't be CPU games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Phil to Arizona. You like Phil to Arizona?
Let's see, Phil to Arizona. I imagine him more of a. If I were to guess, I was gonna think that he was gonna be the LA Rams and maybe Dallin the Cardinals. But I mean, I don't hate it.
This is like a Western, Pacific time division, I think. Or no, RK's Mountain Time, Spence's Mountain Time. But they're all out there on the. None of these guys are East Coast guys, so this should be good for scheduling. Like to hear that. Can we give our picks real quick? I've been waiting to give my Super Bowl pick since our last pod.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, so the guy I am going with to win the Super Bowl, my matchup in the Super Bowl is two teams that have not been in the Super Bowl yet this Madden, neither of them. I think one has been kicking himself every season that he hasn't been. On the NFC side, I think it is going to be the Panthers finally getting over the hump and making the Super Bowl. I believe in Stevie this season. So his last season, he's going to make it, I believe. So on a hot start this season, he's going to make it. But I think he's going to lose in the Super Bowl to the guy who just figured out how to freeform pass, who literally just flipped the switch and just turned it on.
He's been on. God.
He's been putting up stats.
Yeah, he's been on.
Man used to fucking run a Madden school. He's got 2 rings. I think Alex is going to win the Super Bowl over Stevie. That is my Super Bowl pick.
Wow. Okay, so you stole mine. Stevie's my NFC pick as well. I think that's my favorite right now. He's been on tear. He's looking like he's locking up the number 1 seed at the end of the season here. He looks great. His defense looks great. He's a great user as well. So on the AFC side, I still think road goes through New England to the Super Bowl, and right behind them I have the Broncos. So AFC Championship, Broncos, Patriots is my pick. We'll see. That it's always 50-50, so we'll see how that ends up.
So you're not even gonna make a pick?
I'm gonna take the Patriots. I'm gonna take the Patriots, and I'm gonna take Panthers over Patriots.
Cool. All right.
That's a classic Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't a Panthers way this time.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right. So that's all the teams. That's our Super Bowl picks. What do we do now?
Take it over, Dan.
Guys, you don't think the Cowboys are getting to the Super Bowl? You got to be joking.
You got a little hole to climb out of, bro.
Only a small one, like 2-8 or something. Only a minor hole. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We don't really care if you're that happy with your team. Great job, Riley. Awesome job. I'm sure everybody is happy with their team. I've heard some people talking about swaps, and Riley stated no swaps are allowed. So that's off the table. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you've had a great time. We've had a great time presenting it. And Timmy, awesome job. Will Levon, awesome job. Let's get it. Madden 24.
Let's go, boys.